This is Bimbo News with your hosts, Allie Siegel, Melissa Stecky.
Hello and welcome to Webcrawler's Bimbo News. I'm Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
This is a podcast where we'll cover everything from viral news stories to pop culture to things that we watched on TV during the week. We have a Patreon. Our true crime episodes are now only available at patreon.com/webcrawlers for $5 a month. This week, we have an amazing episode on the history of L'Oreal Cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the French Watergate? How did the owner of L'Oreal Cosmetics get scammed by a younger man who she almost adopted? Listen, if you're curious. Also,
we tell you the facts.
We tell you the facts and more. We also get into the Four Seasons Seychelles and we plan a trip there. We got a little detoured.
And peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, and peanut butter and jelly. Please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and call into our hotline and leave a voicemail if you'd like to be on our mailbag episodes. Leave a message about something we've discussed in an episode. Tell us a secret. Shh. Also, we're curious. Tell us about any cults that maybe exists in your hometown, that you've heard about on TikTok, that you were in, or that a friend or family member of yours joined. We're curious about cults that maybe we haven't heard about before.
Yeah, all things cult.
All things cult. The number is 626 63 420 69. Nice. I like how you harmonized with me. That was like really beautiful. Melissa, who are our patrons this week?
We got Jennifer. We got Brian Austin Green.
Brian Austin Green and Jennifer Coolidge. And Lawrence.
Fuck. Both of them.
You see Jennifer Lawrence naked in that new movie.
Oh, did you watch? You watched it.
I have watched it. It was cute.
It was cute. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cute.
It was fun. She's great in it.
Oh, I love her. I think she's really great. And I think she's so pretty.
Yeah.
Let's get into the news for this week.
Well, the actors' strike, it may or may not be over. They came to an agreement, but the SAG-AFTRA members have yet to agree to vote for it.
Okay. I don't know. So what did they come to? I don't know anything. I don't follow it because I'm not in like the guilds or anything like that. Only Fran Drescher knows.
I mean, it seems like the people negotiating wouldn't just accept some shitty deal after over 100 days of striking. So I don't know. I can't imagine it's bad. I'm sure there's good stuff in there, but
yeah,
I don't know. We'll
Crazy.
see.
We'll see how that goes. Good luck to all of our SAG friends. So you sent this to me the other day. What is this? It's a relationship test to see if your relationship will be successful or not. What is this test?
So yesterday, I was sitting on my couch in my living room. I was working on our Patreon episode for this week. So like I had my earbuds in, but I could still like kind of hear Martin. And he was like watching TV and he's like, look at that. He's like, whoa, look at that crazy hawk out there. And I was like, huh? And like I had paused what I was listening to. I like looked out the window and he's like, oh, it was gone. It was fucking huge. I was like, oh, okay. And then a few minutes he's like, oh, that's funny. He's like, that reminds me of this article I just read a few days ago. I guess he did it without, it's called the bird test.
Yeah.
And it's going around, I think it was like on TikTok or something. It's in The Guardian. It's like, it says the bird test. Does your relationship pass with flying colors? It's a way to establish whether or not your relationship is successful. So basically what you do, you say to your partner, oh my God, look at that crazy bird outside. And if they respond like, oh, whoa, where?
Yeah.
If they're interested in, that's a great sign for your relationship. But if they ignore you, they're like, oh, whatever. Like they don't look. If they're not interested, that's a bad sign for your relationship.
Yeah. And so you guys passed it. You and Martin passed it.
Yes. Because I told Maria about it. She's like, oh my God, Craig just told me about this.
That's so
the
crazy.
other day.
And they passed it, right?
Yes.
So then you guys told me about it. And so I wanted to do it to my boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
And so we were driving and I said, because he saw me reading like my text messages and kind of laughing. And he was like, what are you laughing at? And I was like, nothing. I'm just, we're going to
tell him.
Well, I kind of ruined it. So I was like, we're going to take a little test later. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, we're going to take a test. So then we were driving and then we drove past a construction site. And then I said, oh my God, look at that porta potty. And then he goes, what the hell is wrong with you today? So I don't know if that counts or not.
Wait, what is that? He didn't look.
No, we were driving and he looked and he goes, what the hell is wrong with you today? Because I said, look at those porta potties.
But he did.
Well, I don't know if he looked. He more have just said, like, what the hell is wrong with you today?
So he was paying attention to what you were saying.
He was paying attention. He was more confused but to be honest, I said, I'm going to test you today. And then I said, look at all those porta potties.
Did you tell him the bird test?
Afterwards I did. I told him about the bird test.
Well, you should wait and you should do it.
Yeah, I'll do it in a few weeks.
Or
like next week. And like, because I think he'll forget about it by then.
Yeah. If you're like, well, look at that weird bird.
Yeah. So we'll see. Although I feel like that's like my personality. I'm very much, well, there's a bird. Oh, look at that chipmunk. Like, I feel like that's just me as a person. So I think he has to deal with it all the time.
You're always texting us pictures of, look at this weird chipmunk in my backyard. We're like, okay, Allie.
Okay, cool.
Just
Maria
a
does
normal
the same.
looking chipmunk. Okay.
Yeah. Well, very dissimilar to birds, but just as interesting. Joe Jonas and Nathan Felder were... Fielder or Felder? Why am I getting confused? Fielder, yeah.
Nathan Felder.
Yeah, I don't know why I felt that for a second. They were at this new cool restaurant in Los Angeles and... Donna's. Have you guys been there? Apparently it's good.
No, where is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's in Echo Park.
It's supposed to be good. We tried to get a reservation. We couldn't get a reservation.
I haven't been to Echo Park in a long time.
Let's check out the menu before we actually get into this episode. I think it's Italian. Yeah, it's Italian.
Sunset.
Ooh,
it's by Little Joy. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, antipasti. We got some... yeah, it's like a classic Italian, it looks like.
Yeah, the classic Italian.
Classic Italian. So anyways, Joe Jonas and Nathan Fielder were there. Joe Jonas sent Nathan... Am I okay? Nathan Felder. Joe Jonas sent Nathan Fielder a drink. And in return, Nathan Fielder sent Joe Jonas a little plate of mayonnaise.
Yeah, and Joe Jonas made an Instagram video about it.
Last night, I noticed Nathan Fielder was at the same restaurant I was having dinner at. Very good, Donna's. Shout out.
Donna's.
And I wanted to send him a drink, so I asked the waiter if we could send something over. And they said, you have good taste, which made me feel good about my loving all things Nathan
driving.
Fielder.
It's so loud.
Yeah.
And he sent back, as a thank you, mayonnaise.
Which is funny.
I like it.
That's funny. I wonder if Nathan even knew who he was.
He must, I'm sure.
I wouldn't know what Joe Jonas looks like. I don't know what
I
they
would.
look like.
From Sophie Turner's husband, you would know what he looks like.
He's like your basic dude.
Yeah, I mean, like he kind of looks like everyone else in Silver Lake, but I think you would recognize him. You would know about this unless you live under a rock. Taylor Swift hard launched Travis Kelce last night.
Oh, she changed the lyrics to her.
Yes.
I saw this.
At Karma, she said, Karma is a guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me.
Uh-huh. He was at her show in Brazil.
Yeah. In Buenos Aires. Yeah.
Buenos Aires, yes.
And there's like video of them kissing, like her running.
Yeah, she ran to him after the show to give a hug
and they started kissing. Like that feeling of like wanting to run up to someone you're dating and like kiss them.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know.
That's how I feel about Ripley now.
I like, honestly, I'm like, that's how I feel about Asher. Like
that's how I feel about my cats and my husband.
That's good.
Yes.
But like, okay, here's the question.
No, it's like new love.
I was going to say, like, that's like, you feel that in the beginning of a relationship, right?
New love is the best feeling in
that's
the
the best feeling in the world. Like, you just have butterflies all the time.
Yes.
That's not like, sometimes you feel that. Like, sometimes you get in a groove, I think.
Yes.
Like, maybe if you're on, like, vacation.
Yes. Or like if you don't see your person for a few days or like a while, you get that feeling again.
Yeah, but that's not a sustainable.
No.
Unless you unless you're deliberate about it. But that actual feeling, I think that's like the beginning of the relationship.
Yes.
Because I got like upset yesterday.
You got upset yesterday?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, like imagine that. Like lust and excitement.
Well, that's how everyone is at the beginning of.
I know,
You
but I
felt
loved it. Yeah, it was just exciting. Yeah, but they're hard lawns. I don't think she's never done anything like that before.
No, right?
No, I mean
she's going out in like public with boyfriends and stuff, but never like changed song lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, wild. Yeah, I mean, actually, the only time she's ever actually called someone out in a song was that Dear John, and that was negative.
Oh yeah,
about John Mayer like taking her virginity.
Oh yeah, but she's on tour. I mean, for the next year and a half.
That's fucking crazy.
But like on and off for the next year and a half. But like I looked at her schedule and she'll do like, I mean, she does like 4 dates in a row, then travels for 2 days, does 5 dates in a row. Like I don't know how she does it.
I don't know how she does it either. And I love that he's like dancing along to her music and he knows all the lyrics. It's just so sweet. And he's not playing it cool. And that's what I love about him. He's just so into it. He's such a goober and it's so cute.
God, I hope they get married.
I just really like it. It's either going to burn hard and fast or it's going to be
last, right?
I need it. I honestly I need it.
They're so similar. They're so goofy.
Yeah, they're so goofy. And also I saw a funny post. Yeah, twin flames. I saw a funny post about being like, hey, delusion works.
Beef jerky.
Oh my God. I
eating a chomp.
I keep beef jerky in my purse. I keep chomps in my purse.
It's such a good
I have mini
snack.
chomps. Yeah, we're not sponsored by Chomps, but we would be if they wanted.
I know.
We love Chomps. Healthy beef jerky sticks, like no preservatives or additives, just straight chomp.
Straight chomps.
Protein straight to the dome. Because it's about how like manifesting and delusional thinking works, because this all started with him going to the concert and making her a friendship bracelet with his phone number. And then him being like, I have a crush on Taylor Swift, but I didn't meet her after the show because she doesn't do meet and greets. So I couldn't give her my number. And then now they're like dating and he's in Buenos Aires.
That's not because he said it on his podcast with his brother, which was like not really sort of a popular podcast. It was just like one of your regular ass podcasts. Now it's like in the top 10 constantly.
Of course, yeah. But I don't know.
Crazy.
It somehow got back.
Her.
Oh yeah, he slid into the DMs. Listen, that always works. I'm not going to lie. Sliding into DM.
But how did she? I'm sure she gets millions of messages. How did she like?
It must be she only from people she follows, or only from verified people, or
I wonder if she I don't know that she would follow him.
A mutual, probably someone they know in common, probably said, "Hey, my friend Travis."
There should be a folder for verified accounts, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, or I bet like someone was like, "Hey, my friend Travis messaged you. You should check it."
Oh,
he's
probably
really
sent
great.
her the podcast episode.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, but love him, love it for them. Yeah,
love him.
Wish them the best. Wish they would take me on as a third. Another thing is Orcas are at it again.
Oh,
the whales are doing it big time. Yeah, they sank a yacht in the Strait of Gibraltar.
Gibraltar. Whoa.
Sank a yacht.
How big was this? A pot of orcas has sunk a yacht in the Strait of Gibraltar.
This was 5 days ago, I guess. It was the
Grazi
Grazi Mama.
The Grazi Mama.
The Grazi Mama.
Felt like they were under attack from below. Wow. They just damaged the boat. How big was this yacht, though?
It doesn't say.
I know. How big was the yacht?
A yacht's more of a state of mind.
It was a touring company that operated the boat. Maybe you should leave the orcas alone.
Yeah, Orca's Revenge. Keke Palmer, who I love.
Yes.
I don't even know if I love her as an actress, but I love her. I mean, I think she's great as an actress, but I haven't seen her.
She's really good. She's really good.
I love her as a person. Like, I think her personality is so fun and funny.
She's got a great personality.
When she was on that Vanity Fair, like 20 questions thing, when they showed, who was it? Was it Dick Cheney? Where she's like, I don't know this man.
Oh, that's for that. That GIF is from.
Yeah.
I don't know that man.
I don't know that man. So some horrible news for her. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah, because when we talked about her boyfriend or her baby daddy was upset when she posted a picture of her at an Usher concert.
Yeah.
And was like posted something publicly on Twitter about her outfit.
Yeah, he's like, mothers don't dress like that, or like self-respect stuff.
Yeah, and so everyone was like, red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. So she has come out and said that she has experienced domestic and emotional abuse by Darius Jackson, this guy, her ex.
And there's video too.
Yeah, there's video.
Yeah, there's like Nest Cam video or whatever.
She's requesting sole custody of their 8-month-old son. There's screenshots of the video. Is there an actual video?
I mean, somewhere, but I saw the screenshots of the video. But I guess she was granted. She was granted the custody and the restraining order. But even worse than that is then her baby daddy like tweeted or something like, "I'll see you soon, son."
Oh, really?
Yeah, something really threatening. It just sucks. And his whole Twitter account is just stupid. First of all, it's all sports stuff. And then it's stupid quotes about being respected and, like leaving if you don't feel respected. And you could just tell he's such an insecure dude. So fuck this guy.
Apparently, so this says from E. In February 2022, an incident described by Keke Palmer, Jackson allegedly became enraged when she showed him a bikini photo of herself while they were at a friend's party. Darius spent the rest of the night yelling at me, not letting me sleep so he could keep yelling at me.
Ugh.
In the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor, slapped my head from side to side.
Ugh.
The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door screaming at me as I was coming down. He grabbed me around the neck and body slammed me back into the stairs. Ugh. And she became concerned for her son's safety. He's a former NFL player.
Oh, is he?
And he got frustrated while changing their crying baby's diaper.
Oh, God. It seems like
Darius started getting rough with Leo physically, and I stepped in to make sure Darius wouldn't hurt him. It almost became a tug of war with Leo. Jesus! He hit me in the head.
Ugh.
Good Lord. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, I hope he goes to jail. Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
So, Keke, you deserve so much better.
Yes.
Not that you listen to this podcast, but she is a light.
No,
and
you never know.
You never know.
Yeah, Hugo from Lost.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. Good point. Good point.
And other baby daddy news.
Yeah. Oh, this is so annoying.
So, Travis Barker, Courtney was giving birth.
Oh, my God.
He brought a drum to
So
the hospital room and was playing the drums to the beat of the baby's heartbeat. It's just this. It's just this. It just kept going on and on.
I would lose even now listening to it, it makes me anxious. Like, I would lose my fucking mind.
Like, he brought a drum to like set up. Like, is this a thing that he had been thinking about for a while? Like,
I'm sure.
I'm going to go there and bring a drum.
He's probably going to use it for a song or something. But also, as the doctor in there, wouldn't the doctor be like, hey, this is kind of distracting and I need to talk over you because I'm delivering a baby right now in a hospital?
I don't know.
It seems so insane to me. I absolutely hate everything about that.
But people are giving him shit about it. They're like, it's Britney abortion, Justin playing guitar vibes.
Oh, God, that's like so disgusting, too. It's horrible. Another horrible thing. Katy Perry won her legal battle for the $15 million Montecito home that she, she kind of took from a disabled veteran. So there is an 84 Army veteran who had just like had surgery and was like on painkillers.
You know, he was the founder of 1-800-Flowers.
Oh, shut up. That's really funny.
Carl Westcott.
He's also related to one of the women from Real Housewives Dallas. He's like the dad of one of the women from Real Housewives Dallas. But anyways, so he sold his house to Katy Perry, or his family did, or something. Like someone from his estate sold the house.
Right. He signed something while he was in the hospital.
Yeah. And so then once he got better, so he's claiming he lacked the capacity to sign the transaction.
He has a brain disorder and he's having surgery.
And so after he came to came back to good health, he said, I don't want to sell my house. I lack the capacity to actually have this be real. Like this needs to be rescinded. And Katy Perry won. She got rights over the home. So now this 84-year-old disabled veteran needs to find a new house.
Needs to move.
Yeah, for the remainder of his life. And keep in mind also, she also took a convent from nuns in Los Feliz.
And one of them died in court.
One of them died, during the battle. So
what is she doing?
After the first time, wouldn't she be like, I can just find another house. I don't need to go through this
Find
again.
another house. You have so much money.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. What is there to like about Katy Perry is my question. If you're a Katy Perry fan, let us
don't know a single person who is.
Me either. Just let us, I know one girl who's like best friends with her.
Her music is forced upon us.
Yeah, let us know what you like about her, because I am hard pressed to find anything, I think. In other celebrity news, Shania Twain got in a bus crash in Canada while she's on tour, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I guess she wasn't on the bus, thank goodness,
No.
but the people who work with her were, and 13 people were injured.
It's giving Meredith, Housewives of Salt Lake City, car crash.
Car crash. Yes, her whole life flashed before her eyes. So she's obviously paying for like all the medical care and everything, but she says first and foremost, my touring family are safe. So scary. I wonder if they like slipped in some snow or something.
Snowing up there already?
Well, I don't know. I just said, I guess
Dang.
dangerous driving conditions due to inclement weather.
I guess it is snowing up there.
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know. Scary.
Well.
And another celebrity news. So Barbara Streisand was on, what's that fucking show? Howard Stern. And so I don't even know how this came up because I didn't listen to the whole Howard Stern thing. But
I have the audio. Let me
yeah,
play the audio real quick. It's just like a 19-second clip. Okay.
I wanted to do a picture called Triangle about the Triangle Shirtwaist fire. That became on television. And they did a pretty good job. So what was I going to do with it? I had a different take on it because it was a triangle love story as well. But sometimes I just give up too easily.
So the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory was this horrible tragedy.
yeah, we did an episode on it. Frances Perkins and the Triangle Shirtwaist
yes.
Factory, if you guys want to go back and listen to it.
All these people died.
Yeah,
And she's
female
like,
workers.
I want to do a love story about this. Okay.
Yeah, insane. And also, like, it's so funny, like, triangle, just do a love triangle for the Triangle Shirtwaist. Someone tweeted, like, I want to do a movie about an Eiffel Tower that happens in the Eiffel Tower. Like, it's just so weird. I don't know. It's just really bizarre, but oh God, I don't know. There's something about her. Like, I think she's cool, I guess, but there's something about her that just seems so bitchy.
Mm-hmm.
She has a bitchy air to her. Didn't she clone her dogs?
Yes.
I think that's bad.
I think it's bad too.
Because I'm just wondering what happens to their soul.
It transfers into the new.
I don't think so. I don't think it does.
I would just be worried that the dog would be an evil clone
version.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about it that I think is weird.
Also, like her dog, I don't know what kind of dog. They're like little white fluffy dogs. Those dogs all look the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say just
Just
adopt,
get another
don't
fucking
shop.
dog.
Yeah, don't clone. Like
You weirdo.
it goes like cloning, breeders, adopt. Like at least go to a breeder. Don't fucking clone. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Anyways, do you want to go into Jared Leto?
Jared Leto climbed the Empire State Building.
That's so weird.
Yeah, he became the first person to legally scale the 102-story Empire State Building. He's 51.
He looks good. I'll say that.
He does look good. He was wearing a bright orange jumpsuit. He used a rope and a harness. And he's doing it to promote the world tour for his band 30 Seconds to Mars.
Doesn't he have a cult or something?
Yeah, wasn't it an island somewhere? He said, I was more excited than nervous to tell you the truth, but I have to be honest. It was very, very hard. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay.
Yeah. What, do you think it was going to be easy?
Yeah, what do you think?
That's insane.
Yeah, they're going on tour. Okay.
I'm good. I don't need to go. I'm good.
Who
I don't know a
cares?
single 30-Second to Mars song. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw them open for... They were at the Hollywood Bowl. And they opened for someone.
Yeah, I think that's the only time I would encounter 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, they were forced upon me.
Exactly.
Okay, so Take Care of Maya. You watched that documentary,
Oh, yeah, it's a
right?
great documentary. It's horribly sad. It's about
so sad.
this girl who's like do you want to explain it?
Well, this girl Maya has, what does she have? She
I think
has
it's
some
unclear, kind of.
some sort of disorder, weird pain, rare disorder, and her mother was like trying to figure out what's wrong with her because no doctors knew, and she found like a clinic, I think it was in Mexico, that was doing like ketamine treatment or something.
Yeah.
That was working, and she took her doctor to it was the John Hopkins Hospital somewhere in Florida.
Right.
And they kept the daughter there for over 3 months, and they claimed that the mother was like abusing her.
Yeah, they claimed it was Munchausen and that the daughter wasn't actually sick.
Yeah, and then like whoever the supervisor was or the person assigned to
The social
Maya, worker was like claiming all these insane things about the mother, was like abusing her and would not let the kid go home, and like the mother was like, what the fuck, like was losing her mind. It's like, my daughter's gonna be kept here. Like they filed charges against the mother, like she had to go through the police. It was all fucking
Crazy.
Awful.
Yeah.
And the mother killed herself.
Horrible. Yeah, she committed suicide.
Yeah, because she didn't know, like she was like, I need to see my daughter. People weren't letting her see her daughter. She couldn't even call the hospital.
Horrible.
Like,
yeah, they had to be like monitored. She could only call at certain times. It's disgusting.
She was so stressed out, and like no one believed her. And then it turns out the social worker had done this in the past and was like abusive towards kids, and was like doing this and like was she getting like money or something?
Yeah, it was
Something
crazy.
was happening. And then so this was a while ago. So they've been like, the dad was trying to, like get a court case against him. They finally took it to court, and they won like over $200 million wrongful death suit.
Insane.
Yeah.
That
documentary is so fucking sad.
I really suggest watching it. It's really, really horrible. And like Munchausen's is prevalent, but also sometimes kids are really sick.
Yeah.
And, like chronic illness and being unable to kind of figure out what the illness is something that's real, and it doesn't just mean that it's fake or someone's faking it or it's just really, really sad.
Yeah.
Finally, a Brazilian influencer. I don't know who this is.
I saw
Luana Andrade. She's died 29. At age 29 after knee liposuction.
Oh, it was knee liposuction?
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, she in Sao Paulo, 2.5 hours surgery, cardiac arrest, respiratory event. I mean, I guess it's from
the anesthesia.
Yeah, massive thrombosis. Oh, she had a blood clot in the leg. But also, it's so sad because she's like skinny and very fit.
Right.
And she must have been so focused on this one little area.
Wait, she was getting liposuction in her knee?
That's what it said. It said in the New York Post, it says botched knee liposuction. I'm looking at pictures of her. She's tiny. I mean, she's tiny and she was on the reality dating show Power Couple Brazil. 6 with her boyfriend, businessman João Haddad.
It's like 2.5 hours for lipo in your knee? That seems really long.
Maybe it was like the complications or something. I don't know.
I guess. Man, that sucks.
Sad.
That really sucks.
Yeah, stuff like that's scary. I don't know.
Wasn't there something with like Ozempic recently, or someone died from Ozempic?
Oh yeah, I mean that stuff's. I mean it tangles your guts up.
Tangles your guts. Yeah, mom dies after taking Ozempic to lose weight for daughter's wedding.
So sad. Yeah, I think you get intestinal blockages and stuff.
Yeah, she died of acute gastrointestinal illness. She was 56.
Oh, so sad.
So taking Ozempic. She got a prescription from her doctor in 2022, like off-label or off, Oh, she was on Ozempic, then switched to Saxenda.
I've never heard of that.
Which is similar to it. She lost 35 pounds in 5 months.
My God.
But also experienced severe nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea.
Oof.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. Not worth it. Unless you really need it for medical reasons.
Worth it.
Yeah. All right. So TV watch this week. I have been binging Married at First Sight Australia.
It is so much better than the American version.
Oh my God. The American version is such a dud. Married at First Sight Australia. It's like Love Island / Married at First Sight. It's a bunch of influencers, and with every woman has so much filler and Botox. They all dress like they're going to the club, and then they're married to men who are mostly horrible. Mm-hmm. I honestly don't think, though, that it's an actual legitimate marriage ceremony.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
it might be.
In every season, someone cheats.
Yes.
And they keep being like, it doesn't feel like a real like relationship, and you can go home in the Married at First Sight Australia. So I'm like, I don't think
format way more. Because
me too.
The US one is just like, you're married for 90 days. They follow them. Australia, they do these like weekly grouply
check-ins,
group dinners.
Yeah, they do chaotic group dinners. Yeah,
and occasionally some people will like be interested in other people, and they will
some people will hook up and stuff. Yeah, and they like yell at each other.
You want to stay or leave. So every week you vote.
Yeah,
and if one person says stay, one person says leave. You gotta stay.
You have to stay another week.
You gotta stay another week.
Yeah, so that's why I think they're not really actually legally married, because you can just, if two people say leave, then they leave.
Right.
And so that would just be like a lot of divorces, because a lot of the couples leave. But at Married at First Sight America, it's like at the end, they're like, we're gonna get a divorce. And then I'm pretty sure they just like annul it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's fun and it's good. So if you're looking for something to watch, it's on the Lifetime app. I watch it on Hulu Live. I don't know where else it might be available, but watch it.
It's good.
Then there's a new Twin Flames doc on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I haven't. We watched like the first half hour of it.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot of new information in there. And I'm taking some notes. We'll do a little Patreon update on what we have learned, but some crazy stuff going on. It's 3 episodes and some new faces, some familiar faces, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, some same people as the other documentary.
Yeah, it's a lot of overlap. Yeah, but it goes into a little bit more depth, which is cool. Ooh. And then you're watching
The Curse.
Yes.
You also watched The Curse.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched like 15 minutes. Yeah, I didn't like it. I turned it off. I watched like 10, 15 minutes and was like, no, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's Nathan Fielder, Emma Stone, and Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
It's this new show.
Yeah.
Where Nathan Fielder and Emma Stone play this married couple, newlyweds, who are shooting a pilot for their HG TV show where they it's called Flipanthropy, where they have come into New Mexico and Santa Fe, where they have built these new homes that are supposed to be like self-sustaining. They're all like mirrored homes, and they're just like it's terrible, but like
it's a good premise. I like the premise.
They're gentrifying all these areas. They're like trying to be. It's like mocking like Chip and Joanna Gaines, like those type of shows. And then Nathan gets cursed. He does something, and a little girl puts a curse on him.
Yes,
and shit starts to get weird, and it's a weird show. I'll for sure watch the next episode because it's just so bizarre. Yeah. But it's weird because Nathan is acting in it. Yes. And he's acting like he's supposed to be kind of like a villain-esque.
Yeah, it's kind of just like an asshole.
It's weird how it's strange. It's odd.
My issues were this. It's like very slow, or in my opinion, it was slow. The tone is just kind of, I guess,
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's awkward and uncomfortable, but not in a like waiting for Guffman like fun way. It's not like fun uncomfortable. It's like I feel uncomfortable. This is kind of like dark uncomfortable. And
yes,
that's not why I watch TV, I guess. I watch TV for a break, and it just didn't feel like a break for me.
Yeah, because it's Nathan Fielder and it's Benny Safdie, who they made Uncut Gems. They make movies that are tense, anxiety inducing. Yeah. So him and Nathan Fielder are like peak uncomfortableness. Like it's so like cringy.
And their relationship, what's her name again? I'm blanking on her name. Emma Stone and Nathan Fielder's relationship is also tense. And I'm just like, I don't need to feel tense. That's how I feel. If you watch it, let us know. But I'm sure it's good for other people. For me, I'm like, I don't like it.
I like, because I don't know. It's just so weird. I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah. I mean, I bailed out early. Maybe it gets great. I don't know. It wasn't for me.
It's very strange things happen.
Yeah. On that note, I think that's all we have for the week, unless you watch some movies.
Did I watch any movie? I don't think I watched any movies this week.
Yeah. Well,
No.
me either. I tried to watch like 10 minutes of The Killer and I bowed out of that also. So all my brain could take was maths. All my brain could take was Married at First Sight Australia, literally.
Yeah, the killer's also a slow burn.
Yeah, I was like, oh, stop narrating. I just don't like when things are narrated. I was just like, oh, stop talking to me.
Yeah, that first
anyways.
scene is very long.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't think I even made it through that. All right. Well, that's it. That's it. You can tell by my attention span. If you guys have any more news or information, please call in. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And that's all, folks. Bye.
Bye.
Bimbo News! Bimbo News! Bimbo News! Bimbo News! All the news you can handle. Bimbo News! So tune in to this channel. Bimbo News! Everything you want to know. Bimbo News! About recent news and TV shows. Bimbo News!
Powered by Acast.